Alan here at Periscope Audio Labs. Today we're checking out the concept and sound behind our iOS app, SpaceSampler, a convolution reverb rivaling expensive workstation plugins, often used in professional recording studios. I won't bore you with the math behind convolution, but essentially it lets you apply filters, called impulse responses, crafted from real acoustic spaces and equipment to your audio. The result is an emulation of your audio in those spaces, or processed through that gear. SpaceSampler includes 15 of these impulse response filters, covering a wide range of effects, which we'll go through in a moment. One great feature built into SpaceSampler is live monitoring, or the ability to process audio in real time. This means you can leave old-school rack gear behind and simply use SpaceSampler as your go-to reverb. There are many ways to incorporate SpaceSampler into a live setup, but for this demonstration, we're using a Shure SM7B microphone along with the Guitar Jack Model 2 by Sonoma Wireworks, plugged in to our studio console. As you can see, the headphone icon is illuminated, indicating that live monitoring is enabled. Turning live monitoring on and off is done by tapping the headphone icon. So we've been listening to SpaceSampler with the mix set to dry. Now let's move the mix knob toward the wet side, and we'll begin to hear the effect start to get mixed in. So this filter is a classic tape echo, which is an old school echo effect created with tape loops and spring reverb. Again, just like all the filters included with SpaceSampler, this was created from a real piece of hardware. The next filter is called Slow Wave, which is our take on a classic 80s chamber. You also hear a little delay on the tail. Vintage Slap is our take on a classic 1950s effect you'll hear on, early rock and roll recordings. AM radio is a sort of band-limited filter, which I like to use on song demos. Smooth Spring. This is that classic guitar amp reverb with a lot of dynamic possibilities depending on how fast or how much you mix in. This one's great for drum loops. This is a good time to mention that with SpaceSampler you can reload and process audio as many times as you want. So you could load that drum loop into the sampler, process it with a touch of the spring, and then reload it back in and process it with another filter to shape the sound however you like. As you can see, this is a powerful feature that really opens up endless possibilities. Okay, moving along. Studio One. This is that classic reggae delay. Check. You might hear something like this on early dub records. Pop doubler. It's a rich doubled sound you could use to thicken up vocals. Dream plate. This is our emulation of the classic 1960s plate reverb we've all heard, and of course love. Check. Check. Inverse is a reversed reverb effect. Inverse. Inverse. Great Hall. This can also be thought of as a cathedral or church type reverb. You can hear that long, detailed tail. Hall. Hall. Next up is Stadium. This gives you that announcer type voice. This also sounds really great in instruments like guitars. Okay, here's Electro. Electro is sort of a robotic vocoder type effect. After Electro we have Glitchy. Glitchy. This is a pattern delay. Here's a really nice warm room sound. Warm room. Check. And finally we have Studio Vox, which is a smooth British-style transformer-colored mic pre with a little EQ in a nice, tight studio vocal booth. So as you can see, with SpaceSampler you can carry around professional reverbs, delays, and other filters right on your iOS device. We hope you enjoy these filters as much as we do. Thanks for watching, and check out SpaceSampler from Periscope Audio Labs, available now on the App Store.